Hi guys, this is DeirdreElizabeth, and I'm not sure if anybody's going to join, but I know the video will stay recorded and I think it will stay in my videos. So I just thought instead of making a video, I would try live. Because why not? That's exciting. And it's something different. So what I wanted to talk about today is change and how fall is an opportunity, a bigger opportunity than even New Year's, than any other time of the year. Other than spring, I feel like spring has got its own. It's a season of renewal. Everything is fresh and starting over and growing around you, and it's like a start over season, and you can feel it in your cells. I feel like we absorb a lot of our environment on a nuclear level, and we can feel renewal, and renewal happens within us as well. And it is another opportunity to make changes and to renew yourself and to, draw from the universe and draw from our environment and experience some of this personal renewal for ourselves. But I'm here to talk about fall today. So the reason fall is more important than New Year's is because New Year's is just a change in date on the calendar, okay? First of all, it's not the best time to make change because it's dark. It's the middle of winter, so people suffer from SAD, so seasonal affective disorder, and they are sometimes and very often not in the best mind frame to be able to create and to initiate motivation and to be able to become driven and those sorts of things and to be determined, because it is a challenging emotional and mental health time for everybody because of the early darkness, especially in North America where I live, where in the winter it's getting dark early, in the summer it stays bright later. We have more sunshine, okay? So that is one of the reasons why New Year's is not the best time. And you're also exhausted. You're exhausted after the holidays. You're exhausted after a long dark season so far. So you're already doing without melatonin and a good melatonin routine, unless you take melatonin vitamins and supplements, because of the darkness early in the day. And your schedule is off a lot of times. By the time January, February comes along, our sleep is disrupted because of this. And hey, Andrew, nice to see you. I am talking about why fall is the most important and best time to make changes, and why New Year's is so overrated. And it's psychologically and neurologically, it's overrated because it doesn't work so well. So I'll give you a quick, brief synopsis. I love the fall too. It's beautiful. Hi, Mohammed. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are great. So what I was saying was that, hey, ma'am, how are you doing? I am doing great. You're in Boston. I am in Mississauga, which is like a stone throw away from Toronto. It's like spitting distance in Ontario, in Canada. Boston, that's cool. Wow. Yeah, I'm far. Thank you. Thank you guys. So you guys are like great for my ego. It's nice to see you. Thank you guys for joining. So what I was saying was that in the winter, people suffer from seasonal affective disorder. So it gets dark early, you're short of melatonin, and you get depressed quite easily. So a lot of people are suffering from a long, dragging out depression, especially if you live in North America and you are like dealing with this darkness early. So we don't have the motivation and the determination to Indian. That's cool, to make the changes and to be determined and motivated and do the tough work it takes to make change in our lives. Whereas in the spring, it's full of renewal, and I really believe our bodies and our on a cellular level, we are able to absorb from the universe and our environment that sense of renewal, and how and that helps us to make changes and to be able to stick to them as well and come up with things we want to change about ourselves. And it's a refreshing feeling that we have at that time of year, right? But fall, Fall is the killer. Yeah, vitamin K. Thanks. Hi, Mom. Yeah, I have eyebrows now. They're actually real and they grew. It's a miracle. Thank you. You guys are great. So I'm going to tell you something cool about why. So fall is the best opportunity to. Have I done fillers? I do fillers on people. I do, like, I'm an aesthetic nurse injector. That's what I do. Paris. Oh my God, I'm so jealous. I'm jealous of Boston too, I gotta say. And India, oh my gosh, that's my dream. My dream is to go to India, to the northern part of India. I would love to go. Aw, thank you. Nepal would be amazing. Oh God, my dream is to travel. One day I will. If my business, I just started my own business, and if it takes off, and it is going to take off, I'm determined and like do or die, it's going to take off, and I'm going to be able to travel. And I'm going to travel to all these wonderful places because I haven't had that opportunity. I spent my whole life in school, and I'm going to absolutely take the chance and travel now. Thank you. You guys are sweet. Lip fillers are tricky on on gals who have really thin lips. It's hard to do because lips are really vascular. There's a lot of blood vessels, so it's kind of a risky thing to do. You got to make sure if your girlfriend's getting her lips done and she has really thin lips naturally, that you get a really good injector to do them, because they can make a mistake and cause an occlusion and a clot in their lips, which causes your lips to causes necrosis, it's called. So always make sure, if your girlfriend's getting lip fillers and she has thin lips, to find the best of the best, even if it costs you an arm and a leg for her to get her lips filled. She needs a really experienced and talented filler, or like aesthetic nurse, to do it. Girls who have bigger lips, it's a piece of cake, but because you can find your way in and out and around the veins. But ones with thin ones, it's tough. I would love Trinidad. I would absolutely love Trinidad. I would love traveling to all those places. It's ridiculous that I haven't been to more places in the States because it is so close to me. I've been to Kentucky, I've been to Vegas, I've been to like Missouri, those types of places, but like New York, Boston, all these really great spots I haven't been to. Um, I haven't been to, I'd love to go to, of course, southern places. Like, I haven't been to the South. I've never been on an all-inclusive. I've never been to a resort, which I would rather leave the resort and go into the communities in these places and see the culture. But yeah, it's kind of sad that I haven't. I am from Mississauga, Ontario, so it's like right a stone throw away from Toronto. I'm super close to Toronto. Like 5 minutes walking distance. Where are you from? Asha, where are you from? Sri Lanka. Oh, wow. So far. This is so exciting. I'm like getting to chat with people from so far away. This is blessed. I don't know why I haven't done lives more often. This is like the second time I've done one. I'm jealous of the weather in Sri Lanka. USA, eh? Is it for work? Are you living there for work? Oh, UAE. That's cool. I would love to travel for work. That'd be fun. I've done it a little bit, but I haven't moved and lived for work. Like I traveled to Las Vegas for work, but I didn't get to live there. Thank goodness. It would be a bit much. It's very expensive. Yes, I would love to go there. That would be absolutely beautiful. I would love to go. One day. One day I'm working so hard to get my business kicking, and it's happening. It's just happening a little slower than I'd like, but that's okay. And once it is, then I am certainly going to be traveling. Yeah, Sri Lanka would be amazing to go. I was starting to make a video, but then when people started chatting, I'm like, this is much more interesting than what I was going to talk about. Learning from about where all you guys are from and this kind of stuff, it's much more enjoyable than the video I was making. So I'll just make the video later and then post it. And then I'm going to do laundry, and it's going to be exciting. I am old. I'm much older than you think, probably. I am 45. I'm not old. I'm young. What the hell? How old are you? Oh, come on. If I can say, you can say. Thank you. Because I'm a young spirit, and I'm a young soul, and I have so much to learn still. That's why. Hi there. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, that's so nice. I'm so flattered. You just like made my day. Ask me whatever you want. Wow. That's really nice. That's like really mean. That's really sweet. Thank you. That's really kind of you. I swear to you, it's because I'm a happy person and I wake up every day excited about the day. And I like don't hold grudges. I'm not a bitch, and I'm not nasty and crabby, and I'm not better than anybody. And I'm like just a happy, happy person. And I think that's why I look young. I think that's why. Because I'm grateful for every single day. And even when hard things happen, I feel like I'm blessed that, I get to learn from them. Yeah, I am. I'm a tiny gal. I'm tall though. I'm like 5'8" and a bit, so I'm just thin, but I'm tall. I'm always the monster in the room when there's a bunch of girls, or if I go out, I'm that monster in the corner. Yes, we need to be positive. I'm telling you, it keeps you young. It keeps you young in your soul. Like, holding hate just makes you rot inside and makes you old. What are you doing today? Yeah. 39. Okay, cool. Oh, that's awful. You have to keep to like foods that aren't too hot, not too cold. Thank you. That's very nice. Thank you. I'm very lucky. We have good dental work here, so I'm very blessed that we have that. Most places don't. You know, most of the world doesn't have the dental work and have the benefit of having good teeth. Like, most of the world doesn't have that opportunity. Sorry guys, my cats are fighting. Hey, be nice. Wow, cat fight. It is 5:41 p.m. right now. They're not fighting, just one is hissing at the other, and if it gets bad, I'll have to step aside and separate them. Because the one that's hissing weighs 40 pounds. He's a monster. He looks like a raccoon. I have a dog. You know what? I never wanted cats because I was allergic to them, but teenagers brought these cats to my house because they had no home. So I ended up taking them in. And and I love them to death. So now I'm a cat and a dog person. And I have a little dog. His name is Chicken, and he's really cute. And he's smaller than either of the cats. He weighs like 4 pounds, and he looks like a squirrel. He's really cute, but I called him Chicken because he's a chicken. I love dogs too. They're so sweet. Cats can absorb your energy, and they can drain you of your energy too. That's why, I don't know. This one that's hissing is just protective. I think he's got an eating disorder. he he's protecting his food. Well, thank you. I try to be a kind person. I try to make everybody's day better that I meet, no matter who they are. Like, and I try to be 1% better every day than the day before. That's my goal. If I can do those two things, then I'm happy every day. I am single. Yes, I've heard that animals and babies can see like spirits and things like that. It's kind of freaky. I do not live alone. I have got 2 adult children. I've got a 26-year-old daughter and a 21-year-old son, and they are both in university. So I've got them. I did live alone for the longest time, and they lived on their own, and they both have partners. And but right now, we lost my mom a little while ago, and my dad was really lonely, so we've all kind of hunkered in, and my dad had a really big house and have moved in to look after him for a little while. And then soon I will go back. No, I didn't adopt my kids. I just had them. I had my daughter when I was 21, and I had my son when I was 25. But I spend most of my time working, so I'm not around a lot. But, you know, it makes my dad feel good knowing I'm around. What about you guys, married? Oh, my son, I can hear him. He's got his buddy visiting here from Nova Scotia. And my daughter she has her own business, and she's in university, and I believe she is studying today. I could hear her making sure everybody was quiet because she's studying. I am single, yes. You have wife. She's so chubby. That's okay. Women are supposed to be chubby. That's okay. It's healthier to be a little bit chubby than it is to be super duper skinny. Then if you get sick, you'll live. Like being as skinny as me isn't healthy. It's not the way to be. You single mom too. It's hard, right? It's scary because you have to make all decisions by yourself and you have nobody to tell you it's going to be okay. Yeah. I wish the only thing I would love is for someone at the end of the, if when I'm scared about bills and things like that, to just, give me a hug and say, it's going to be okay. Like, we're going to figure it out. We'll get there. And I don't have that. It's all me. So that's the hard part of being a single mom. Ashley, you get it. Yeah, I do. I get it. And I can't threaten them and be like, just wait till your father gets home. That's the other thing. When they were little, I couldn't threaten them. There was no one to threaten them with. That sucked. That sucked a lot. It would have been way better if I had someone to like threaten them with when they weren't being good. Instead, it was just me, and they weren't scared of me. Yes, I love my life. I feel blessed. I'm so lucky. I'm healthy and I'm blessed. I really am. Like I wake up every day so excited about what the next day is and like I said, if I can be 1% better every day, then I've accomplished something. Yeah, traveling together would be nice. It would be nice. It wouldn't be so scary. I never traveled with my kids when we were young because I was scared to travel alone because I had the kids and I would be alone traveling with them. So I didn't go anywhere. And then when they were older, I felt bad going alone without them because I never took them anywhere. Yeah, a best friend would be nice. And a guy's perspective on things. Like women, like I'm very educated, I'm very logical, I'm very articulate that way, but at the end of the day, women do think more emotionally and men do have a logical perspective where emotion comes second and women emotion comes first. And call it sexist if you want. I'm not sexist at all, but that is the facts. Psychologically, that's the truth. And to have a man's perspective jump in there and to be able to like say, you know what, you're thinking with your heart, you're not making the best decision, just sit on it, wait a day, make a decision tomorrow, and to give you a logical perspective quickly when you're thinking emotionally instead of you having to wait to figure it out, that would be nice. Because men are good at that. And women, we can do it, but we default to emotion first. Men default to logic first. And we'll get there. We're logical as well, but we default to emotional decision making. And it's true. It's science. Asha, I can't believe you agree with me. Most women would climb down my throat. Most women would like climb down my throat and be like, you sexist witch. But it's not sexist. It's just the way we are. That's our anatomy and our physiology and the way our brains are wired. Asha, we need to find good men. Yeah, men act like kids sometimes. When they finally get to that, when they get emotional. When they slide out of their logical side and they get emotional, then they act like kids. Asha, I don't know how, and I don't know where. I've tried online dating and I haven't had luck. I find guy friends. I end up meeting guys that I think are great, and they all want to be friends. And they end up really being good friends. Like, they're friends with me for real. They'll call me the next day and say, let's hang out, let's do stuff. They want to be friends. It's hard to find someone that doesn't just want to be, and they really do want to be friends, but it's not just the excuse, but that's all I find is friends. So I stopped online dating. And I don't date people professionally who I work with, and I never dated in school, even though I did that for most of my life because it was school. Yeah. No, it's not just your country. It's here. It's I'm in Canada and it's hard here. It's so hard. And there's more women than there are men, and it's supposed to be the other way around, but it doesn't feel like it. And oh, yep. Sri Lanka's the place. No. No. You know what? I think there's a lot of great guys out there. I think there's a lot of really good men. It's just maybe we're not giving off the vibe that we're like interested or single or looking. I know I have to be mindful of that because I'm confident, and I think I give off that vibe more than I give off the vibe of I'm looking for a partner. So I have to be more mindful of that. I have to try harder. That's what my dad says. Pray to God. If you pray, God will send you a good man. That's what my dad says. Yeah, Nora. There you are. Oh, Muslim. Wow. Yeah. Prayer's the answer, huh, Nora? Okay, guys, I have been on for 30 minutes and I hate to do this. Oh, if no one can take my heart. Nora, you are so sweet. I love that. That's beautiful. You just made my day. So I have to go. So I have to close this. This sucks, but I'm going to do more lives because this was fun. I didn't think anyone would come on and I was just going to make a video, but I'll make the video and post it later. But I'm going to do more lives. And guys, if you see me on, like, get on and chat. And it's been so nice talking to all of you. It's so cool to meet you and from everywhere in the world. And Asha, I feel you. We are like on the same plane. Okay, see you soon, guys. Mwah. Love you all. You're the best. Thank you for joining. Okay, bye-bye.